The last card you have for your past is the Eight of Pentacles. So obviously this is the card of work. So I'm seeing you actually working really hard, but it's like you're able to control yourself. You're able to kind of discipline yourself so that you're able to kind of do a lot of work. I think you had a huge amount of work to do. You had a lot to do. I'm getting the sense that you sort of, it's like you could do this work with your eyes closed. It's like it was so easy for you. It didn't feel easy as in fun easy. It was like, I have a lot of volume of work to do. I have a huge amount to do. I can do it with my eyes closed. I can do it quite easily, but it's like a repetitive, boring, not boring, but it was like a repetitive kind of thing. It was a bit like the spark had gone away. That's what I mean. It's not like it was totally boring, but it was like when you first started doing whatever this job or this work was a while ago, it was really exciting, and it was a little bit, you were a bit nervous as well, but it was a bit exciting. But now you're kind of so used to it now. So you could do the work, it was fine. It wasn't easy because you had a lot to do that you had to get through, but it was kind of like you didn't have that excited, interesting spark. You're kind of just doing things. And I think you might have been looking to kind of change things around a bit. I don't think you wanted to change your work or change your job or do something completely different. I think you were just looking to change things around, add something to it, do something a bit different. The other thing I'm seeing about this work is that I think it actually sets you free from something. I'm actually seeing you working your way out of some kind of sadness or some kind of bad situation or something like that. It's like this work or this job gave you freedom once. So you have good memories of it as well. It's like, this has really helped me to get out of something really bad. And I am seeing freedom in this because the man on this card's wearing this apron, and the strings that tie the apron together on his back look a bit like butterflies to me. So to me, that's representing this work setting you free from something else. And yeah, again, you don't want to let this whole thing go. It's not like you want to do something completely different, but you are ready for you were ready for some kind of change. Maybe a variation to what you're doing, or maybe add something on, maybe change it around, do something different, but you don't want to actually lose what you're doing altogether. That's what I'm seeing with that card. I know that was a lot and a bit mixed up. I hope it made sense to you. The next card you have for your past is the Page of Wands. So yeah, look at this page. He's looking up to the top of this wand and he's thinking, what can I do? What's next? What can I do to kind of make things different? Aries are known for being a bit restless and never satisfied with anything. So I think that even if you had everything you've ever wanted, you probably still wouldn't be satisfied. And that sounds really bad. And I'm not saying that, you're greedy or you just want everything. It's not that kind of thing. It's that you have this constant feeling of restlessness. It's this restless feeling. It's like if someone gave you, you probably have a lot of things in your mind you'd like to have or do or achieve. And if someone just gave all of those things to you tomorrow, you would still have that restless feeling inside yourself. And this is something that comes from inside of yourself. It doesn't come from outside of you. So it's something that's kind of in you. That's what I'm seeing. You can be very impatient with yourself. You're kind of never satisfied with yourself, if this is all resonating with you. And I think, Aries are usually like that. They're striving to do more. They're striving to do better all the time. And there are two sides to that. You get a lot done. You achieve a lot, which is what I was seeing in the Eight of Pentacles. But you often don't get to experience that contented feeling, that feeling that you're satisfied, that feeling that you can just sit down, look around yourself and say, oh, look at what I've done, I'm satisfied. You don't get to experience that feeling very often. I can't think of, maybe you haven't at all, it might be that as well. But yeah, with this, again, you're just thinking about what else you could do. And, this page has a red feather in his hat as well. So he has passion. He wants to do something. He wants to make a change, but he isn't sure kind of how to do that, what to do with that. Pages are like, they're teenagers, actually. They have a lot of energy. They have a lot of passion. They have a lot of excitement. but they're not sure quite where to direct that. So that's how you're feeling around this thing. It's like you want to make changes, you want to change things around, change things up or whatever, but you're not sure kind of what to actually do. That's what I'm seeing. I won't repeat myself again. The last card you have in your past is the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, thinking of all these things that you want to change and ideas and all of that, there is one specific idea I'm seeing that you haven't actually jumped into yet. And I think that this might actually because you might have been feeling a little bit scared of this actually. So whatever this is might be, this might be the very thing that actually pushes you up onto this next level. And it seems very scary. That's what I'm seeing. So sometimes it's the scariest things that push us the furthest if we actually pursue those things. So yeah, this is going to sound a bit strange, but I'm seeing people, I'm seeing especially one specific person being really, really surprised to see you doing this thing, really surprised. So this is going to be, whatever this thing is that's really scary to you that you'd really like to do, is something that is a big thing. It's a big thing. And it's not only a big thing, but it's a big thing in the eyes of the world. So you're going to, if you do this, which I hope you do, a lot of people are going to look at you having done that and say, wow, look at that. That's amazing. I didn't think they would be able to do that, but they're doing it. That's the kind of thing I'm getting around this. And if you do this, it's going to give you attention. Again, I'm seeing that. It's going to give you a lot of, I won't say it's going to give you a lot of money, but it has the potential to build up your finances and to keep a steady flow of income coming into you as well. So please pursue this because it has a lot of positive things along with that if you do that, if that makes sense. The other thing I'm seeing is that just be careful of someone who might only be interested in you for your drive and your success and your ambition, especially if you do whatever this is. I'm seeing someone being interested in you, maybe romantically, probably romantically, but not really. They might not be interested in you for you. And I don't want you to feel paranoid. I don't want you to be looking around behind your shoulder, around the back of you, but just be aware that someone like that might be around you if you do achieve this. You know, and you usually have a pretty good radar for these kinds of people. You can find out who they are quite easily. So just make sure that your radar is working properly, because with this great big thing, it's going to take up a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and your feelings as well. Your emotions are going to be in this thing. It's going to be like, wow, I'm actually doing this. That's what I'm seeing. And there is some fear that comes with it as well, which always comes with you, Aries. I know that. So if all of your energy and your emotions and everything are caught up in that thing, your radar might not be as sharp. So you might not be noticing someone who might only be interested in you for what you have, but not for you. So just keep your radar sharp if, and I hope when, you do this thing. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have your present is the King of Pentacles. So yes, again, your money is really going to be building up if you do this. But again, with the success comes some jealousy sometimes, or people might perceive you in a certain way. Because I'm saying that because I'm looking at this king's face and he looks a bit snooty. He's kind of, I don't always see him like that, but that's how I'm seeing him at this time. Sometimes I see him as asleep, sometimes I see him as concentrating on that coin, on his money. But at this time, I'm seeing his face looking a bit snooty, a bit snobby, kind of looking down his nose at everyone. Now, you're not like that. But this is how some people might perceive you to be if you do this thing. And don't let that stop you. Don't let anyone's perception of you stop you, because you're not like that. And you know you're not like that. And there's a helicopter going past. Oh, what next? So, and we wouldn't be here doing a reading if there weren't helicopters and motorbikes and whatever else going past. So, yeah, I think you've always had, I see this in your reading all the time, in your readings all the time, and you've always had these kind of jealous people kind of around you a little bit, maybe not physically around you, maybe from a distance, but kind of in your energy, not being happy if you achieve things. And really, you know what I think about that, rather than looking at other people, they should look at what they're doing and, you know, focus on themselves, change their own lives. But yes, people might have that perception of you. Don't let that stop you. Yeah, but I keep on seeing these shocked people. These people are like, wow, I didn't know you could do that. Wow, I didn't think they would do that. I keep on seeing that a lot. One of these people who's going to be shocked if you do this might be an ex, actually, or an old romantic connection or someone like that. Maybe they'll see you through the same lens that they saw you in a long time ago when they're around you, and they'll be saying, well, I didn't know that person could do that. I didn't know they'd be capable of doing that. They have the wrong perception of you because you've really changed a lot in that time. You've changed a lot spiritually. You've changed a lot in your strength in a lot of different ways since you're around this person. And this might be this person who wants you back for the wrong reason, because I am seeing jealousy, I'm seeing envy in this card, and I'm seeing someone perceiving you in the wrong way and wanting you, seeing you in a different way than the way you really are. So that might be the same person. I hope this is all making sense to you. But I don't think this person's right for you if they come back into your life. I think at one time you might have been compatible when you were different back a while ago, but now you're a completely different person, and they haven't changed and you have. So I don't think they would be right for you now. Maybe they were back then. They're still seeing you in that lens of how you were back then, but you're not the same person now. That's what I'm seeing in that card. I really hope this is making sense, because I can feel myself really just going off, my mouth is just going off and saying what I'm seeing, and I don't even know if it's making sense. Anyway, the next card you have for your present is the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, money again. This reading is full of coins, full of money. So you're definitely focused on your finances at this time, but you're more focused on the actual work. The work's more important to you than the money, and that's how you become successful if that's what happens. So I'm seeing that you are working your way toward that, and I think I really do hope that you are going to do whatever this scary thing is. I really do. I'm also seeing a situation where you need to be calm, you need to be serene, like this beautiful queen. She's so serene, so calm. I'm just seeing someone asking you a lot of questions, actually. This could be around something official. This could be around something that you might be applying for. It might be a job. It might be an application to purchase something. It might be a loan. It might be something where you have to sit, because I am seeing you sitting on one side of a table, this person on the other side of a table, and you're kind of about to sign something. That's what I'm seeing. It's an exchange of money as well. It might be an exchange. If you're purchasing something, the money might come from you. If it's a job or a contract, it might come from them to you. So it's something like that. Now, you might come to a point in these negotiations, or whatever this is, where you think, this is done. This is done. I have this. I've got this. It's only a matter of time. I only need to sign or get this sorted out. It's a formality and it's all done. So you might be sitting back thinking, this is all done. I don't have to worry about this. And then this person will come back in and they'll have a lot of extra questions. So if this resonates, try to keep calm. Go with the flow if you can. I'm seeing a good outcome in this if you're able to be patient, if you're able to be like this Queen of Pentacles. It's going to be annoying. They're going to come back and say, oh, what about this? I just want to ask you this and that and whatever else. And you'll be like, oh, I thought this was finished. Now I have to go back and do this again. Don't be angry. Don't be impatient. Just keep as calm as you can. Go with the flow of things. If they want you to fill out this form, look at it, take your time, stay calm, do it. If they want to ask you things, take your time with it answer the questions in your own time when you're calm and just do it. That's what I'm seeing. That's how you'll get the good outcome, not by being impatient. That's what I'm seeing in that card. The last card you have, your present, is the Three of Cups. So yes, if this happens, if this thing happens, this thing you're negotiating, or you're going to be negotiating, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be happy, like these three women in this card. But again, I'm seeing keep focused and keep your head clear. The women in this card, they're drinking, so obviously their heads aren't clear. They're dancing around in a frenzy, they're all happy, but if you ask them to make a rational decision while they're doing that, they wouldn't be able to. So keep your head clear. Don't be angry, don't be upset, don't let your emotions get away with you. When this person comes back and asks you all these different questions, keep calm. If you're calm, once again, same thing, it's going to pay off and you'll have a positive outcome. That's what I'm seeing again. So the first card you have for your future is the Hierophant. So I'm seeing a sort of love connection. I'm saying sort of, because this is a situation where there might be some kind of difference between you. Now, there's nothing wrong with this difference. I don't think there is, but in society's eyes, or maybe in the eyes of people around you, they might disapprove, or they might see something unusual about it. It might be something like a cultural difference or an age gap or something like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with this person. I don't think there's anything wrong with this connection, but some other people might think that there is. There are a lot of closed-minded people around in the world, and maybe there are some around you. So you might want to keep this connection quiet for a while until you decide whether you want to be serious with this person or not. And you're a strong person. You usually, on the surface, don't care about what other people think of you, but on the inside, it's not that you care about what other people think of you, but it's like you do hurt from it. You really do. People don't see that, but you do. And you don't want to be hurt, and also you don't want to bring hurt or distress to this person who you love and you care about. So this could be why I'm seeing you being quiet for a while. I think you might want to protect them as well. So yeah, you might already know this person. You could already be talking to them. I can't see if this is going to progress or not. It might not. But I'm seeing you being very, very careful around this, being very protective of this connection. And yeah, you obviously really care about that. About this person. I'm seeing that. So take your time with this before you jump into a relationship with them. Again, I'm not seeing a problem with them. I'm not seeing a problem with this connection, but this is a delicate situation for some reason. And you're being delicate with them and delicate with yourself. And I just think you don't want to, or you're not going to want to open this up to any kind of scrutiny, any people who might criticize it, because it's going to be early days, and you love and care for them, and you love and care for yourself. So you want to make sure it's not opened up to all of this kind of negativity. You just want to nurture it as it is, like a little bud growing into a flower. You want to water it, take care of it, and watch it grow. You don't want any negativity around it. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your future is the Four of Wands. So yes, this relationship really has potential. It has the potential to be something very special. It has the potential to be very serious. It might be marriage around this, if this is something that you want, because I'm seeing, obviously you have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands together. If you don't want marriage, it means a serious, very serious relationship, or the potential to have one. So I keep on getting the feeling that, you're right. If you're guarding this, if this is all resonating with you, you're right to protect this. Not only from any outside disapproval, but also from your own insecurities and uncertainties. What I'm seeing is that, you're a passionate person, you're a strong, passionate person, but it takes you a long, long time to truly get to know someone and work out what you want. And I think if you can see the potential of things being serious, sometimes you have a tendency to be afraid, run the other way, that kind of thing. So give yourself time as well. Give yourself and your feelings time. your feelings are actually very delicate. People don't see you as having very delicate feelings, but you do have them, and they're inside yourself. You don't let them show very often. So protect yourself, protect your own feelings. Take your time with this person. Wait until you've truly made up your mind. And also tell this person that that's how you're feeling. Just tell them, look, I do, because I don't want them to think that you don't want them, or you're kind of backing off. So just tell them, just say to them, I just need time to develop this. I just need time. I'm just taking my time. I care for you. I really do. I want you in my life. I love you. I care for you. But this is about me. I just need to take time. And I really hope you'll understand that. It's just how I am. So the last card you have for your future is the Knight of Swords. Yes. So this is another message to you. This is another message to you, I think, about these two situations, actually. The one where you're in these negotiations, and the one where you're in this love situation. So with the first one, I think, obviously, again, don't rush in without thinking. If you feel impatient, which you are going to feel like that, but don't act on it. This person's going to come, they're going to ask you questions, they're going to be a bit annoying, but don't say, oh, that's so annoying, why are you asking me that? Well, don't do that. Think it if you like, go and punch a pillow, go out, do something, yell outside, do whatever you need to do. Come back with a clear head, with a calm heart, and just answer the questions and do that, and then you'll get a good outcome. Do not rush in like this Knight of Swords. Be more like the Queen of Pentacles, which is where I was seeing that situation. The other thing I'm seeing is, again, about this relationship. Protect this relationship. And also protect your own heart. You have a fragile heart. People don't see that, but you do. Take your time. Don't be like this knight who's rushing in or rushing out again, scaring this poor horse, going one way or going, oh, and running out and going the other way. It's like this horse is like, I'm running toward this, but I'm so afraid I want to run in the other direction. I'm seeing you as the knight, and the horse is your heart. Your heart is afraid. That's how it's going to be. And it's usually like that when you see yourself getting serious with someone. He looks afraid, this poor horse. And yeah, there's a small red heart behind this horse's eye. So you have love on your mind, love in your eyes, and you want this, you really do, but you're afraid. That's how you're going to be feeling. So to counteract that, steady the horse, take your time. Don't rush in with this sword in one direction or the other direction. Walk slowly. If you start feeling uneasy, wrong, bad, all of those feelings that come in, just stop for a while. Take your time and explain it to them. Again, I'm seeing that again. Let them know that's how you're feeling, that it's not about them. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. That's what I'm seeing. When you fall in love, you really fall hard, and that can be scary.